In the hospitality and hotel industry, the likes of Hotel Tonight, for example, the great apps, they have done a great job of helping to improve the efficiencies of the industry through their last-minute proposition. So there were certain, so to say, logical and thinking lines that we borrowed from their product, absolutely. But entertainment is a totally different industry for a number of reasons. For one, our inventory is dynamic. Every day we need to service different events to people. People have a much stronger preference towards one event or the other, as opposed to one hotel or the other, particularly if those are boutique hotels that the person is in a new city, they don't know anything about it. So there were a lot of things to think about and really kind of think from the ground up. And as a mobile-only business in a new space that hasn't really been explored before, with all due respect, lastminute.com is not really a mobile business. It's a great online business. It's not really an events business either. I mean, they do have certain strongholds there, but it's mostly a travel business right now for flights and hotels and whatnot. So we had to basically dream it up and then validate it with just talking to people, to customers, and to the event partners, and then make it happen. And that technically was a very interesting challenge as well to develop that you can talk about, but just in terms of making the responsive and likable and lovable app, it's a tricky task. For one, we got really lucky in a number of instances, absolutely. But, there's a saying, you can help your luck, you cannot help your chance. So I don't think that happened by chance. We were working really, really hard to make sure that by the time we're ready to present YPlan to the market accepts the product, and we include the tools in the product to help the market spread the love for the product. So within YPlan, for example, we are integrated with social networking in 4 or 5 different places. So every time, and it's all explicit, every time you like an event, we make it easy for you to tell your friends that you like an event. Every time you are looking into the app thinking, I could invite my friends to join YPlan, we make it easy for you to do that, and we give you a little reward code so that you get rewarded when your friend who joined the app then ends up making a purchase. So there are multiple social hooks in the app that really help to spread the love. And then ultimately, I think the focus on detail and making sure we do one job for the customer, but we do it particularly well, is what really helps. The number one feedback we get from people is that the app is beautiful and simple. They fire it up, it's clear what it does from the get-go. A toddler could use it, or my grandmother for that purpose. It's a really simple app. It does one thing really well. It allows people to go out at the last minute with 2 clicks. That's it. We don't do anything else. We don't allow you to go out next week. We don't allow you to hail a cab, and we don't allow you to book, teeth whitening or, breast implants or anything else. We only allow you to go out. And that really helps.
Going out is ultimately a social thing. You go out with friends. So the same applies kind of to the app. You have the app, which is helping you to go out. Well, you're going to show it to your friends. So the app has to be really beautiful. It has to really work. It really has to fulfill the job. Otherwise, you wouldn't be showing it to friends. It wouldn't spread around. So the focus there was like really, really to make sure it's as beautiful, as slick as we can possibly make it be.
Going from 2 people to 17 in a couple of months is no small task. And for any company, finding great people is the number one challenge. For a startup, is an even bigger challenge because you haven't proven anything to anybody yet. You can't pay to compete with the big guys in the market. So the only thing you have is the big vision and the enthusiasm, and hopefully the culture that resonates with the people who are looking to join you. And those are ultimately the guys you actually do want to hire, the guys and gals you do want to hire, is somebody who is entrepreneurial, engaged with the idea, and is prepared to work their tail off to bring that idea to reality. So what we decided to do, for example, early on, which really helped, to attract fantastic people is everybody at YPlan is a shareholder. It is quite unusual still in the London community, we find, to offer equity to all employees. Some employees get equity, but rarely all employees get equity. We made an explicit decision that that is going to be different at YPlan. So everybody who works at YPlan is a shareholder and is 100% lined up with our success. So when 5 o'clock comes, nothing happens. People keep working. If we're done though with the work, we kick everybody out at 3 p.m. So it's that kind of mentality of really owning what we're after, owning the vision, and really identifying with it. Is what helped us, scale the team and keep everybody really excited and working really hard.
Well, on the product, on the technical side, we have many more challenges left there. So we have a very kind of basic proof of concept app working on iOS only. The obvious next steps would be to expand to other platforms. So Android comes to mind, Windows phones come to mind. Overall, maybe web-based solution comes to mind. That will imply scaling technical team, scaling product team, scaling designer team, because we need to have app working across different resolutions, different phones, maybe different languages, different currencies as well as we expand internationally.
So, hinging on this, it's been going really strong in London. We've been around for a month and a half now, and already have a meaningful proportion of all London's iPhones, which is really, really exciting. I see people browsing on YPlan on a bus, and that is the best feeling ever. We're ahead of plan on all metrics, which is great, and we're looking into imminent expansion. So we're basically talking to a lot of talented people to help us grow the business into other large cities around the world.